Last week on Clarksville Fat2Fit.
There's always something to do as far as in your yard if you enjoy working in your yard. So
I have seen this next figure, and I don't think a whole lot of people in this room are going to be happy with it except for you. So let's take a look at it. So
before I knew what happened, I was so out of shape. I was a prisoner in my body, I just had to escape. So I asked my friendly doctor, can you help me with a pill? He said, forget about the drugs, you need a nice treadmill. So I headed to the gym to get my first free hit. That's where I met the people from Fat2Fit. They were staring me down as I was tripping on my feet. I was nervously sweating, feeling my body overheat. The trainer said to me, so you want to lose some weight? Then you better come with me, and don't you hesitate. So you want to be on TV seeking fun and some fame? Better rethink your reasons, cause this ain't no game. Everyone's a winner, it's gonna be a hit. Are you ready to get started? Let's go Fat2Fit.
okay, so here we are, week 8. Figure you guys weighed in last week, and nobody had any change, so we're just going to have to go home. I'm kidding. Okay, so first off, we're going to have Teddy, so you would come over here and just...
Oh. Come on, Teddy.
Teddy!
Woo! Woo! Teddy got bigger.
Yes, right. Okay, so this is where we were last time. Okay, so you probably remember these figures and how strangely awkward they were. So that's kind of what we had. So you started off at 256 pounds and you lost 20 pounds in that first month. So now we're down to 233. All right, once again with the weird numbers, right? That's a total of 23 pounds that you've lost. All right.
Good job. Woo!
BMI down to 33, that's a drop of 3.2 total, and this is total BMI, not for a month. And your fat percentage is down to 30.9. Unlike last time, you dropped, so down to 1.9%. So Dr. Dale, I know you wanted to say a couple of things about this specifically, about Teddy.
So basically, if you look at it, you lost weight the first month. But the thing is, you also lost muscle mass. So you're actually going in a catabolic state to where your body was burning off. There's too much stress hormone in your system. You're going too hard, too long, stressing your system out, so your body wasn't building muscle. So you're breaking that down. That's why you saw it go to a plus 1% body fat percentage. Now you're at 1.9, so you improved by 2%. This entire month. So you got into a point where your body was able to take the stress that you were putting it under, and it wasn't breaking down and eating away at your muscle mass. So now you're really headed in the right direction. So excellent, excellent, Teddy. And now you got to think, you didn't lose a lot of weight, but think about it, because this percentage went up, your overall health has improved because you're building muscle now. You follow me? And you're not breaking it down.
What do you think?
Well, I'll take it. The biggest thing I noticed actually was not so much weight, and I figured I didn't lose much weight, but I did have to buy a new belt, and I feel a little smaller around the midsection than in the past. So to me, I'll take that.
Well, we're seeing a little bit less of you. That's a good thing either way. So that's. I don't know if that quite came out the way I wanted it to.
Kind of lazy, I guess. I need some accountability. So when I signed up for title boxing, that's what I got. Great workout. You feel so good afterward. You got a ton of energy. Just hitting the bag feels good. They're gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be motivated, and you're gonna feel really good for 1 hour.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Dale Brown. With me is my Maximize Living team, and we want you to know that it's our vision to see each and every one of you reach your full potential in health and life. And we believe that can be achieved through implementing the 5 essentials of Maximize Living. Number 1, maximize your mindset. Number 2, maximize nerve supply through a properly aligned spine. Number 3, quality nutrition. Number 4, lean muscle and oxygen. Number 5, minimizing toxicity. So we want you to join the movement that is truly changing healthcare in America.
Say you don't have health insurance, or maybe you do and the deductibles are too high. Any Lab Test Now's No Insurance, No Problem program is your solution. Any Lab Test Now offers you the health information you need at prices you can afford. No appointment or referral is necessary. You can test anonymously. Your results are confidential, and most are provided in 24 to 48 hours. No insurance? No problem. You can count on any Lab Test Now.
Is your house killing you? Let us buy your home. Is your house vacant? Need repairs? Bad tenant? Job transfer or relocation? Do you owe liens? Are you making 2 house payments? In foreclosure? Divorce? Owe taxes? Has your listing expired? Estate sale? We could buy your home in any area, any price, and in any condition. For more information on how we can help, go to ClarksvillePropertySolutions.com or call us today at 931-320-9707.
Melissa. Okay, so last time you dropped 15 big ones and 3.4 points on your body fat. So let's see where we are right now. We're drop over another, not a whole lot of weight. This is where we just a little bit of poundage. So, but I want you to watch these next 2 figures, all right, very, very closely. Again, not a whole lot of BMI. So this is part of the reason why we're not using BMI as one of our category, our criteria for who's actually ahead or behind. So now, in first month you dropped 3.4 points on your body fat. Now, when you look at that, you're down another little bit, down to 4.5. So this is where I think we're doing the right stuff. So Dr. Dale, would you agree with that?
Yes, I would. And you got to think, Melissa, what kind of stress were you under over this last?
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. And I also didn't get to make into, there was a big difference on what I did the second month to what I did the first. So that showed me I got to get back.
There's a lot of work that we got going on. So we're seeing good things here, but we also know there's a lot of work on that. So, but we're losing body fat points, and that's what's really important.
We live in a real world, and she's got a real world job, so she's not able to take time off. So, I mean, that's a factor in it, but as long as she doesn't give up, she's heading in the right direction. She's losing that body fat percentage. She's getting her body healthy. She's gained some muscle. And again, same thing with Teddy. We've seen, you know, they're losing fat, but they're also gaining muscle, and muscle does weigh more than fat, so the weight may not show it, but the fat percentage does.
Okay, so you had a little bit of a vacation here.
Yes,
You've gone for a while, and now, in my understanding, you actually found a title boxing club where you were. Tell me about that.
Yeah, found a title boxing club in Winter Park, Florida, which is just outside of Orlando, kind of a little suburb of Orlando. Went there 4 days while I was there in Orlando, and I got my butt kicked, but enjoyed it. I was able to start 3 of my days before we ran out to Disney World by going to a title boxing and got my workout in and felt really good about it.
How do you feel about the...
Nah, he's serious. When he was talking about this weight program, boxing, oh yeah, he is serious about it. His diet, his drinking water, like he is non-stop. So when he puts his mind to something, he goes in full force. So I'm proud of him, and also being an example to the kids about being healthy and eating right things in your body.
Not so Big Wes. And I have friends of yours that always like to call you Big Wes. Yeah. They're gonna have to change their nickname. That's what we're kind of working on here. So, all right. So you started off that first month dropping over 25 pounds, and that was kind of ginormous of a drop here. So now we're down to 323.4, down to 35. Another 10 pounds, so it's not, I know we talked last week, you said you didn't feel like you were necessarily losing as much weight.
Yeah, I wasn't losing much weight, but I still feel like I'm getting smaller, so I guess that's good. I'm feeling better, so I don't really care about the numbers. I mean, I care about them, but it's just...
I'll tell you this, it's a lot easier for me to get my arms around you when I need to adjust you, so you're definitely getting smaller.
Yeah, well, I want you to hug me.
BMI down to, you dropped 4.7 points. That's.
I want to know the fat. That's the one I was.
That's the one. That's the one we're all paying for right here. So All right, so let's see where we are now.
What? That ain't right.
I triple checked that. I triple checked it. So we lost the 2 point, I guess 2/10 of a point. So any idea what you think may be going on here?
It may have just been his body type, those things. He was able to lose a lot of fat without actually exhausting himself to where he lost muscle, and just not that ratio of muscle gain to fat loss was in the same last 10 pounds that he lost. So he's still heading in the right direction, but
Would you think this is kind of a plateau at this point, or are we getting to that point, or what do you think?
Not necessarily. I know that he did have an injury. His ankles were really bothering him, so that kept him out of a lot of the routine and the exercise that he needed to do. So that being a stress on him, he had to take a little bit of time to heal, so that's going to happen. You know, this is, again, it's real world. People go through injuries, these things. You got to give your body time to heal, and once he heals, he's going to be right back on track.
So what do you think?
I'm ready for this month. You can turn that off.
No, I got 2 more. I can't turn it off yet.
Well, I mean, you can. Whatever.
Good. Put your hands up. Maybe more. Make it quick. Make it quick. 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys. Get it done. Someday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now get.
Really? Zombies? With lame sandwiches?
This is a job for Freedom Girl.
There's only one weapon that can take out this kind of hunger. The smoking gun. It's boar's head buffalo chicken, hot cappy, melted cheese, chipotle mayo, lettuce, tomato on pretzel bread. This sandwich will hit 'em where it counts. When you're that hungry, don't go for a sub. Reach for the smoking gun, only at Freedom Deli.
Freedom! Freedom!
Clarksville Fat2Fit is presented by Title Boxing Club, home of the Power Hour workout, and Marathon Chiropractic, your maximized living center. And proudly sponsored by Any Lab Test Now, Potato Bowl, Freedom Deli, Clarksville Property Solutions, and Lee's Salon.
Next up, Mary Beth. So that looks a little bit like you right now. So last time we lost 9.4 pounds. and then you had a drop of 1.2% body fat, which, by the way, is better than I've done in the last 2 months. So, now, y'all have talked about not seeing my numbers. There's a reason for that. So, moving on. So you're down to
cheeseburger.
Just had one. Just had one. 207 pounds. You dropped down a total of 17 pounds in the last 2 months.
Way to go.
What do you think about that?
I'm happy.
You happy? Yeah. Your BMI down to 33 and a half. Drop of 2.8 points on your BMI, and your fat percent, you're down to 44.2, down from 46.9, a drop of 2.7 points. So you're making progress here. So there's obviously a lot of work to do, and you're going down. You're getting smaller. Any thoughts that you want to add to it?
Mary Beth, I think you've been dedicated. So I think what we're going to do too is we're going to, I think as far as the entire team here looks and is going, we're just going to really hammer out the nutrition and supercharge the other things you're doing, and we're going to kickstart you so that you can actually compete with the rest, come into the next, yeah.
I've been there all year. Every time break I get from class, I'm at the gym. So.
And we're going to really adhere and critique the nutrition then, and we're going to look where some of the gaps are and where we can improve upon what we're already doing.
And that's one of the steps we're going to look at here over the next couple of weeks. So we got 4 weeks. Any other thoughts?
4 weeks. That's plenty of time.
All right. Okay. All right. And then we got one more. Last but not least, Coach Shad. Now, we've been talking about this for the last little while. You dropped some weight. You dropped a whole lot of ones. You're looking smaller. You're missing a few body parts like the hot dog buns on the back of your head, things like this.
Down to 1 pack instead of 3.
Down to 1 pack instead of 3.
1 pack of hot dogs on the back of my neck instead of 3.
I saw those hot dogs that they had over there at the basketball game this afternoon.
Nothing to do with those.
All right. Yeah. So now, let's talk about weight. So we dropped down to 277 pounds. What are you doing with these pounds? Is this like a Doctor Who episode where the fat just walks away or something?
Nah, I found somebody to give them to.
You found somebody to give them to you. It wasn't me, was it?
It was equal distribution among the other contestants. I'm just passing them out a little bit.
Now that's cheating.
Yeah.
That's 36 pounds in 2 months.
There we go.
Now, they don't want those pounds. I certainly don't. The last time I had pounds coming towards me, they brought friends.
Well, I tell you what, if we all work real hard at it, we can find somebody else to give them to.
I think we can do that.
Yeah,
So
I think we can.
now your BMI. Are those dress shoes?
These are dress shoes. Yeah, you can get my dress shoes on camera if you need to, Curtis. I left my sneakers at the house, and we're going to work out later, but that's not going to stop me. I won't be working out in my dress shoes, but
okay.
I'll just go in my sock.
That's commitment.
Yeah,
that is commitment, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. Okay, down to 36.6 BMI. That's a total drop of 5.9.
Okay, good.
Now, I have seen this next figure, and I don't think a whole lot of people in this room are going to be happy with it, except for you.
That's all that matters.
So let's take a look at it. So what do you think that next number should be?
Well, the goal is 18, so I won't be happy until we get there.
Okay, all right, so what?
I'm serious. I won't be happy till we get down to the 18. So it doesn't matter unless that says 18. I won't be happy.
Well, how about 28?
There we go. We're closer, but we got to get there. But the goal is 18.
So here we've lost 7.6 pounds. So 7.6 points. The exact same that you did. So what you need to do is you need to tell us how we're doing it, because I'm not doing it right.
The plan is simple. If we do what they're asking for us to do, we'll get there.
Say you don't have health insurance, or maybe you do and the deductibles are too high. Any Lab Test Now's No Insurance, No Problem program is your solution. Any Lab Test Now offers you the health information you need at prices you can afford. No appointment or referral is necessary. You can test anonymously. Your results are confidential, and most are provided in 24 to 48 hours. No insurance? No problem. You can count on any Lab Test Now.
Kind of lazy, I guess. I need some accountability. So when I signed up for title boxing, that's what I got. Great workout. You feel so good afterward. You got a ton of energy. Just hitting the bag feels good. They're gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be motivated, and you're gonna feel really good for 1 hour.
Lab Test Now. You can count on any
Is your house killing you? Let us buy your home. Is your house vacant? Need repairs? Bad tenant? Job transfer or relocation? Do you owe liens? Are you making 2 house payments? In foreclosure? Divorce? Owe taxes? Has your listing expired? Estate sale? We could buy your home in any area, any price, and in any condition. For more information on how we can help, go to ClarksvillePropertySolutions.com or call us today at 931-320-9707.
Not only with this Clarksville Basketball League, but I know as a coach and a trainer, the level of commitment that it takes to do what he's doing. A lot of people, are quick to say, I want to be a part of the program that he's in, but it takes his commitment and some dedication, and it takes a lot of toughness. And so for him to do it and people around him seeing him doing it, it's even encouraged me a bunch in what I do. So, he's definitely leading by example.
Contributing to this community. One of the things that I try to model before Shed as his pastor is whatever you tell people what to do, show them what it looks like. And so he's actually showed them what it looks like by doing the hard work himself and saying, look at me.
I tell you, there's one thing that I don't do as much as I need to. I don't come to see Dr. Dell as much as I need to. I don't get over
about that.
His hours are the same as my workout.
All right, so let's talk about that. So what we got going on?
Well, scheduling, that kind of thing. Yeah. But when it comes down to it, if I had to say, probably the number one thing that's benefiting him is, if I had to guess, he's probably pushing more weight. He's probably doing workouts where it's more an anaerobic style of workout than it is an endurance style of workout.
Okay, can you explain to a moron like me what you're talking about?
Okay. So when you're doing a workout that has to be like a half hour of a workout, those are good. Any exercise is good, but the problem is once you get into endurance states, your body can go catabolic. It can start to break down muscle tissue and not gain it as much.
And that's bad.
Being a coach like him, I bet he's pushing weights a little bit more. And what he's doing is he's working to build the muscle, so he's revving up his engine. He's getting a bigger engine, so he's burning more fat in his time off than he is just by doing that hour per day workout.
Okay, so now you're working with Ray quite a bit, aren't you?
Ray's got me pushing weight around. Absolutely.
I've seen him you're pulling around that 100-pound bag.
It's no longer a 100-pound bag. He typically throws another weight on top of it.
That's not very nice.
I tell you, the thing that got me, when he first asked me to pull it, he said, imagine if that's one of your kids in the pool drowning. I can pull that. It's never too heavy. I can pull that weight all day long. It doesn't matter what he throws on there. If that's one of my kids in the pool, I'm pulling it out.
7 points, almost 8 points of body fat gone.
We're not satisfied, though.
We're not satisfied.
We're not satisfied.
So what do you want to tell the rest of us?
We're doing well. And I think you can look at these numbers, but I can look at our faces, and I can look at our clothes, and I can look at our shapes. We all look different. Every last one of us. Forget the numbers. We all look better. We feel better. Our moods are better. And that's what matters. Fitness isn't about a number on a board. Our fitness is about how we feel and how we function in life. And all of us are functioning better.
I will attest to that for sure. I mean, when I first started the whole try this thing, I got on a treadmill and I started walking a lot. Well, now I'm running. So, and I'm running for longer than 30 seconds at a time, which used to be very, very hard for me. Yeah. So I understand what you're talking about, and that's the kind of commitment that it takes. And I've just been informed today that I'm doing a 5K this fall.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. Yep.
You too? Et tu, Brute?
See, that's why I've got to push weight around, because if we get to mile 2.5, I might have to pull you. You're
probably going to have to pull
You're going to finish.
I'm going to finish.
So, Wes, I need you to start pushing weight around too, man. And Teddy, I need you to start pushing weight around too, because we got to carry David. If we got to carry David, we got to carry David. He's going to finish the 5K.
All right, now, this is a conspiracy here. That's not fair.
We've taken all barriers away. It doesn't cost you a dime. We're going to all ride there together if we've got to get you.
That is word.
Get you there.
Yeah. If you don't have to weigh in, you have to do it.
Yeah, you're running a 5K with us.
Yes, you're there.
So.
Your name in, and it's free.
Yep. Did you put Curtis's name in too?
We'll kidnap you.
Now there you go.
Can we add Curtis? We can add Curtis.
Well,
let's add Curtis.
Somebody to film all this, man.
No, we'll find another camera guy.
Oh, I think the silver jacket David's staff.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're adding Curtis in too. Curtis is running too.
I don't think you're going to have a choice, Mr. Davis. So
I have a GoPro. We could put the GoPro on somebody's head and go from there.
There we go.
That's a great idea. Any other thoughts?
He's feeling real good about himself. You can tell it. He feels better, and he'll let you know about it. So he's got me. I'm gonna be right behind him, getting in shape and getting back ready.
Developing so much that I actually picked him to be one of the deacons of our church, and he quickly said, "Oh no, that's not my calling." So I believe he's in his right calling right now, man, working with the kids in this community. So he's doing a wonderful job.
Your entire workout. That's a problem there. So that's what we're going to start looking
at. So I can't have any more double cheeseburgers?
Not immediately. No.
Or fried sandwich.
Now, if we would just do kale leaves as the bun, if we'd have a little slice.
I look like a rabbit
in there, and we'd put some raw cheese in the middle, and you get a grass-fed burger in there with some homemade mustard. I'd be okay with that. We could do that.
All right, so you have to show me these recipes here. All right, all right.
The obesity epidemic affects more and more people every day. The time for change is now.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Dale Brown. With me is my Maximize Living team, and we want you to know that it's our vision to see each and every one of you reach your full potential in health and life. And we believe that can be achieved through implementing the 5 essentials of Maximize Living. Number 1, maximize your mindset. Number 2, maximize nerve supply through a properly aligned spine. Number 3, quality nutrition. Number 4, lean muscle and oxygen. Number 5, minimizing toxicity. So we want you to join the movement that is truly changing healthcare in America.
Lazy, I guess. I need some accountability. So when I signed up for title boxing, that's what I got. Great workout. You feel so good afterward. You got a ton of energy. Just hitting the bag feels good. They're gonna tell you what to do. You're gonna do it. You're gonna be motivated, and you're gonna feel really good for 1 hour.